Base resonator here. Gonna try the web effect again. This time I'm gonna use a fast cure deep pour, so it takes 24 hours to cure. Yesterday's attempt for the web effect sort of worked, but I realized those colors are too close together. I used a rose and a magenta, so it's really difficult to see. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use this Candy Apple Red Ready to Spray paint. And I've had really cool success with it. Then I'm going to go with a Lilac Shimmering ink. And I just heard Julie Cutts talk about the paste may be too heavy on certain things, and I thought, well, let me go with a white alcohol ink. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get my resin mixed up, and I'll be right back. I have the resin in the vacuum chamber right now, so I thought I would let you know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and after I get that out, I'm going to mix these, but I'm not going to mix these in front of you, because I'm going to have to do this out in the garage because it smells. It's a spray paint, and it definitely, I mean, not in spray form, but it does smell. So I'm going to be in two different places, so I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, what I did not show you is what I did the last time, where I poured a little clear on the edge, and then I went with my dotting tool to go around and remove any bubbles. And look at there, got one more. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the red. Ooh, let me do when I stirred them up, I must have gotten some bubbles going. Look at that. Candy Apple Red. Man, that is a pretty color. And I just see another bubble. So before it tries to do anything, before any movement of the resin. Okay, so then look at that lilac shimmering. Now these should be enough different to where I hope, maybe I should have gone with something opaque. Man, that's some pretty colors right there. Get off of there. Come on, drop. Well, I'm tired of waiting. Now, the white alcohol ink. Well, there's opaque for you. Now I'm not going to put anything in the middle of this one other than clear. Come on. And I'm going to use more clear than I had in yesterday's pour. I didn't have enough. Okay, now I'm going to go in reverse order. Got enough white in there. So here comes the lilac. Just go ahead and finish that all up. Be nice if this works. After I was sort of challenged to do it by Petra. Good old Petra. Oh man, I love that color. If you need automotive paints or something, oh man, I could just do the whole thing in this color. Look at that. You need to contact Tropical Glitz. I have information down below in the description area if you want to get a discount. That's the type of stuff you're going to get from there. I mean, amazing glitters. Amazing paints if you need them. And they have this thing here is called the Ready to Spray, RTS. And oh man, that is just outstanding color. Okay, now I want to go around the edge with this long handled lighter. And then I'll get the middle with the torch. I don't want to get too close to the edge with the torch. Don't want to melt it. Okay. It should have popped. And this is a pretty thin resin, so hopefully it will get a little bit more movement than yesterday's, because yesterday's was a little, it's an art resin, it's a thicker type. Oh, I don't know if you can see this. Please say you can. That lilac is coming up over the top and spreading that little metallic sheen. And I don't care how far it closes or doesn't close, I am not going to put a backing. I don't really have much, I don't have any room to put anything else in. So 4 ounces is what that takes, not 3 point whatever. Okay, I'm going to leave it set here and you can watch. Play some music for you. And I'll come get it in just a bit.
Dripping so Rio Grande Valley, colors swirl like dreams in alley. Bass resonator art we weave, wondering what we can achieve. Flow of resin bright and clear, lost in webs that seem so near. Patterns forming in the haze, caught inside this endless maze. Spin around and watch it flow, catch the light and ebb and glow. Web effect and deer bass art, perfect way to mend the heart. Blending hues while day fades on, sunsets mirror till it's gone. Feel the pull of dreams we chase, pouring life in endless grace. Flow of resin bright and clear, lost in webs that seem so near. Patterns forming in the haze, caught inside this endless maze. And clear, lost in webs that seem so near. Patterns forming in the haze, caught inside this endless maze. Oh. Glow of resin bright and clear, lost in webs that seem so near. Patterns forming in the haze, caught inside this endless maze. Spin around Web effect and dear bass art. Perfect way to mend a heart. Perfect way to mend a heart. Blending hues while day fades on. Sunsets mirror till it's gone. Feel the pull of dreams we chase, pouring life in endless grace. Grains of time inside a frame, trapped in beauty, never same. Echoes of the waves and tide, creation's pulse that won't subside. That won't subside.
Well, this is totally different than that first one I did. Look how far it closed in. Wow. I don't know what if... Can I see it? Oh, man, the white came through up in the front. Well, we'll have to see what it looks like. I may have to figure out exactly what type of resin Petra and Sandra use in order to get this effect, but... wait till you, well, I say wait. I hope it's good. It's got a holographic front on the front of this coaster. So let's see what we have. Wow, the holographic nature is taken away from the white. Too much white. Ah! I don't know if you can see the wispiness down underneath, because those holographs, if you turn it one way, you can see through the holographs and see them. Really kind of cool looking stuff, but too much white. I thought, well, maybe that was a sinker white. That's what it's acting like. Maybe I do it without white. I'll give it one more try. Second time was not bad. I actually like these holographs, this pattern better. It's a lot easier to see. But yeah, I just got to get rid of that white. But that candy apple red, man, that was, well, maybe I'll try a different color now. Subscribers, thank you for hanging with me and going through this experiment. I know other people do experiments, even people that have been doing resin art for many years. People trying out wave effects, and people trying out this effect or that effect, and trying different styles of the same effect. And I'm just jumping onto the thing, I guess. So anyway, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, join. It's free. And then you get to come back and watch me experiment. Or, as some people would say, experiment. Okay, now that I know how much resin goes into this mold, 4 ounces. But I like the mold, don't like that I did not get, I have way too much white in there. And I used half an ounce of white and an ounce of the reds and an ounce of the clear, ounce and a half of clear, but, well, I'll have to figure out something else. And maybe use colors that are not that homogeneous. I'll figure out something. Or maybe I should go more opaque. Like I said, I keep coming back. I'll figure out something. It was trying to do the web effect. Didn't quite make it. Okay, we'll see you for the next one.
Swirls that never end. Art like web spun through the air. Beauty is born from simple care. In the resin rivers flow. Patterns form and start to glow. Magic happens when we pour. Creations that we can't ignore. Valley of Rio Grande, crafting dreams with steady hand. To each piece unique, a tale to tell. Resin's charm cast its spell. In the resin rivers flow, patterns